Hey YouTubers, good morning, it's Robb Moffett. Guys, we're going to talk about free stuff this morning. I know you guys like free stuff as much as I do. I purchased a new computer, refurbished computer, Best Buy, 2-something, HP Elite Desk, and I had to transfer all my old files onto my new computer. I decided to get rid of some of my old ones I didn't use, but I thought I'd make a list of the ones that don't cost anything, that I use a lot, that you guys might be interested in. Let's go to the first one. The first one is, everybody knows, Google Chrome. Love it or hate it. I haven't had half the problems with Google Chrome as I've had with some of the others. It works great for me. It's free. The next one I like a lot is Windows Defender. Microsoft has got a winner with this program. It's one of the best antivirus programs I've ever had on any of my computers. I'm not saying you wouldn't want to have something as a backup or something to a little extra on the side to maybe find something that Windows Defender didn't find. You can't have too many antivirus programs, but I think this is the best one I've ever used, and it's free. You have on your computer a search function where you can find things, but it takes a long time sometimes. This program, it's so simple, it's so tiny, it's very small on your computer, and it works so fast. It's blazing fast. You can use it to find stuff that you couldn't find as quickly or easily any other way. I've been paying more attention to how I name my files now that I have something that's really good and really fast. It's a lot of fun to find things that I didn't realize I had on my computer or I couldn't find before with my other search features. Next one is Audacity. I don't use it that often, but it's a very powerful program. Basically, I use it if I've got some noise in the background I want to remove from some of my videos. But you can do so much more with Audacity. It's a giant of a program for working with audio. Handbrake has saved my butt a few times. It can condense your video files into something a lot smaller, and you don't lose hardly any resolution. Just the other day, I was using a free program, but it would only use a file that was like so many megabytes. If I wanted to use something bigger, I had to purchase the program. And I used Handbrake to reduce the video down to a much smaller size. And for YouTube, it's perfect because you don't lose hardly any resolution. And whatever you do, you'd probably lose more by when YouTube changes the resolution or the size of them. So Handbrake is a very good program. I've not used this program. This is the only one I haven't used, but for transferring text files into PDF or PDF into text files, this was recommended to me highly. LibreOffice is a giant program. It's the same as Microsoft Office, except it doesn't cost a penny. I know people who write their books on LibreOffice and do all sorts of things. It's an amazing program considering the cost. It's probably the best free program you can have on your computer if you don't have Microsoft Office. 7-Zip, with Windows 10 now, you have some pretty good programs that will unzip files, but sometimes they won't work with all files, where 7-Zip will work with just about everything. VLAN saved my butt a few times. This will play a video file when other programs won't play it. And if years ago making videos was a nightmare with so many different formats and everything, the VLC or VideoLAN has been a giant in my opinion in its ability to play just about every type of video file. If it won't play on something else, try VLAN. Now, some of these, when you go to download them, they're going to ask you if you want to download other things like a different browser or something. You don't want that. All you want is the bare bones program of what you're trying to download. So there's a couple of them. I think we're going to come up to one in a minute. Irfan View is one of the best photograph viewing programs out there, I think. Riot, this is the one I was thinking of. Riot has been a pleasure for me to use to change or resize photos because it takes seconds. But I noticed a few times when I tried to download it on the computer, it was wanting to download a new browser. You don't want to click this because that's going to try to download that. You want to click the application installer and make sure that it's only downloading the bare bones RAD program if you need it. I find it's it's really friendly program, very small, and it's flawless in its ability to change the size of photographs quickly, very quickly. Zoom, I've just started using Zoom. It's been a little clunky for me. A few times I used it and I didn't have any audio. Obviously, most people know Zoom as a program to communicate with others, to where you can both see each other when you're talking, but a lot of people don't realize that it's also handy to record your screen, where you can have a little box up here where you're in the video and you can see the desktop at the same time. I've done a few videos recently on my channel using Zoom with myself on the desktop, and it's been kind of cool. I really enjoy using it. It has some really nice background features where you can upload photographs to use as your background, so you don't have to clean up your house if you're using the video on your computer. Next is one of my favorite programs, is Grammarly. Grammarly, it'll turn you into an English teacher. It's very good at correcting your grammar and your punctuation. It has a deal where if you pay more, it'll do even more features for if you're more like a professional writer. But for just the average Joe, it's an extraordinarily good free program to have on your computer whenever you're writing emails or blog posts or anything like that. It's just perfect little program. This is Efficient Calendar Free. You usually have a calendar program on your computer that comes installed with any Windows or other type of operating system, but I found this to be better than the ones that are offered with most programs that come with your computer. It's been very handy to have tasks and all sorts of features that I don't find on the other. It's sort of like, I think Microsoft has a calendar program. It's close to being identical, but it's I just like this one, and I don't have to deal with Microsoft. I just use Microsoft for the Defender. Those were the 11 programs of things I'm putting on my new computer that are free. I thought you guys might be interested in. And this is my channel. Put on new videos every single week. Been doing it for 11 years. Got over 1,000 videos and a bunch of playlists and a bunch of cool people I feature on my channel. No release me, they would not anyway. Y'all come back, put on new stuff every week. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope it was helpful. Take care. See you out there.